Okay, so I'm going to talk just really briefly about EdPuzzle and what it might be used for and how to use it. EdPuzzle is great to add questions to a video so that you are able to um, assess how your students are doing, what they're learning, and know what they're getting out of a YouTube video. So this is a short, just 3-minute YouTube video. It's about push and pull factors. You can see that you can play it. I think there's some sound. I actually don't know if Screencastify is going to catch the audio. But this video specifically is about push and pull factors and zombies. So it's just kind of a silly video that's going to explain push and pull factors. When you're in EdPuzzle, it will let you scrub ahead and back until you reach a question, and then it's going to lock it for students if you set it up that way. So it is catching the sound. Students infected with cooties. So this is a unit on movement, the themes of geography. Okay, so your questions come up like this, and it's going to pause the video and then ask a question. So this one's open-ended, list 3 other examples of push and pull factors. And they could list things like war, disease, etc. Again, there's no way to tell whether or not they're going to answer the question completely, and then they hit submit and they can keep going forward. They can also go back, and so if they weren't sure, it might not let me right now. They should be able to go back and should let them kind of scrub and look. And so here's the definition for push factors if they weren't sure, and they can come over and get back to that question. 3 other examples, submit. So it won't let them do blanks, but submit. There's text, so they can continue. And so the way that you will assign this, you go up to assign and share. It's going to want you to assign it to a class, or you can click share with anyone. That will give you a link, and so you can copy that link or the embed code. Last year when I used EdPuzzle, I embedded it into a Google site, so I could grab that embed code as a way to share it with anybody without having to assign it to a class. And if it's going to bring up my old site, it's being kind of slow, I'll show you. Maybe, okay, it's still being really slow. But students review materials. I think I used it as a review for people who had missed the video. I may have even taken it down. We'll have to see. But I did a 20-minute video on mountain men. 20 minutes is a lot for kids. But in class, for them to get the video made sense, and they filled that worksheet as they did it, and we learned a lot about mountain men. How do I give that to them? I gave it to them as a review. I've obviously taken it down since then, but it gives you an idea of what you could do. You can embed it into a site or Google Classroom or Canvas. You can grab that embed code and stick it in there, or that shareable link to get people to do it. What you won't get is data. So it will just let people go through it, but you won't know what your students did unless you assign it to a class. So that's a little bit about EdPuzzle.